Are you guys ready to start? Hi, and welcome to the Fantasy Impact. I'm Kyle McMurphy. This is my brother Todd McMurphy, and here's Sean Quaddy. I'm the Cos, and this is T-Bone, and that's Q-Tag. Cue him up.
We spend so much time on fantasy baseball.
Play a little Who Would You Rather? How is he?
If that man grows a mustache, he's winning the MVP.
So, tell me what you're saying. Who would win in a fight? Mark Teixeira. Right now. More home runs next year, A-Rod or Mark Teixeira? No. Mark Teixeira.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
Hi, welcome to the Fantasy Impact. I'm T-Bone, this is Q, and that's Cos. Welcome back to our 2011 fantasy season, and we're going to start off our first few video casts talking about the teams that made the boldest moves this offseason. Today, we're going to go ahead and talk about our hometown Red Sox. Now, this year you guys probably heard about, we had a few acquisitions, two of which are Adrian Gonzales and Carl Crawford.
Big time.
Pretty good.
We also did add Dan Wheeler and Bobby Jenks to the bullpen, but we're not really going to discuss them. Let's get this started by Cos. Why don't you take Adrian Gonzales?
I am pumped about Adrian Gonzales this year. Every year he's a lock at 30 home runs, but he usually hits twice as many home runs away as he does at Petco, one of the worst ballparks for hitters in the league. I think he's going to hit 40 home runs this year, 120 RBIs. He's a lock also at a 300 average. I'm saying third first baseman overall over Joey Votto. And I think he's about your 9th overall pick in that first round. Q?
All right. Yeah. I mean, I've got Carl Crawford, and I'd absolutely love him. Carl Crawford, he's coming over. He's a 5-tool player. He's going to help you out right across the board. Our estimates at TFI is an exclusive. He's going to bat 300, 110 runs, 20 home runs. His power has been trending upwards. 75 RBIs, which actually might be a little bit conservative.
Could be a little.
And I've got 45 bags for you right here, which also might be a little bit conservative.
Yeah.
The thing is, when Terry Francona has had base stealers, he's stolen. Look at Ellsbury's season a couple of years ago, and he's on record as saying he's going to use these guys. They're going to be electric on the base paths. So, I mean, look, he's one of the first 3 outfielders overall. His speed is going to be a huge asset, and I think you're going to be very happy with Carl Crawford.
Absolutely.
First round, end of first round, maybe even the second round if he slips that far.
Yeah, all right. Well, then let's go with a little Who'd You Rather?
What is happening to me?
He chose poorly.
Now, Q, gun to your head, who are you going to take? Adrian Gonzales, Carl Crawford.
Gun to my head, I've got to go Gonzales. I know I just spent all this time loving on Carl Crawford, which I still do, but I really think as deep as first base is this year, you get 40 home runs, you get 120 RBIs and a 300 average, which I personally think he's going to do, and you just sit on it, you love it. Absolutely love that.
Mm-hmm. And I love both of these players, absolutely. I don't think you can really go wrong. The reason I'm taking Crawford is because I think that he is the elite outfielder. I think he's going to give you 15 to 20 home runs. I definitely think he's going to give you 45, even as high as 50, 60 stolen bases. I mean, that could happen.
That's
and
possible.
They're both a lock at 300, but having that outfielder with speed and a 300 average is great.
With some power.
I really think it's good. I think Quaid was right before that, that Francona's Tito's going to let them just run all the time. And I want to remind all you fans out there that you can lose in the first round. You can lose your draft in the first round, but you can't win. No, wait. Help me out here. You
can't win your draft in the first round, but you certainly can lose it.
I
don't think you're going to lose it with either.
I only say that because Adrian Gonzales is recovering from a shoulder surgery. I worry that he might get off to a slow start.
True, shoulder injury, but latest notes say that he is at least on schedule, might even be a little bit ahead of schedule. Terrific work ethic, this guy. Don't even worry about it.
All right. Well, so last couple of things we want to touch on with the Boston Red Sox and their fantasy impact to you is Jacoby Ellsbury, Kevin Youkilis, and Dustin Pedroia.
DP.
Now, Dustin Pedroia and Kevin Youkilis, you're probably going to find at the end of the second, early third round. But remember, Kevin Youkilis is switching to third base this year. Most of your leagues, after 10 games, he's going to be third base eligible. He is now classified as an elite third baseman.
Absolutely.
I would argue. Right after David Wright, most likely.
Yeah, I really think that the most value, though, is with Jacoby Ellsbury. You're going to have to pay for those other two guys.
You
I think
are,
Ellsbury, you're going to get at a discount this year. He's going to be healthy. He's going to be running.
You could be getting a second round pick at 5 or 6.
Absolutely.
And that you just can't. You
And
gotta
that
let
can win the draft.
That can win the draft. But you can lose the. Wait, it's got to be.
It's gotta be your ball.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for us, the Fantasy Impact. Check us out, thefantasyimpact.blogspot.com.
And Fantasy Impact on Twitter, and email us questions, concerns at thefantasyimpact@gmail.com. Thank you very much.
And I'm here too.